Would you drive a dangerous car? In a bill recently introduced to Congress, car rental companies would, under the proposed law, be able to rent cars that are being recalled. Yes, broken, dangerous cars can be rented to drivers as long as the company discloses this fact to the consumer first. Now, this might have once been a crazy question to ask, but it's now become something legitimate. Would you guys rent a car that was under recall? Dan, what do you think? You gonna hop into a recalled car?
Well, yes, as long as it wasn't a total recall. Get it? Thank you. No, but I mean, here's the thing: if a car is recalled, it has to go back and be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. So I'm a little bit fuzzy on the details. So are they saying that the car has been recalled and has not been fixed? Like,
correct,
it could catch on fire?
Correct.
They're
saying, I thought it.
Yeah.
Oh, then I misread it. I thought it was like the car has been recalled, we fixed it, and now you can drive.
Yeah, it's not like buying a refurbished laptop where it goes back to the manufacturer. They don't even bother fixing this one.
Oh, in that case, absolutely not.
Right.
That changes my whole answer. I was like, oh yeah, if I get a good discount, sure.
I mean,
it's on fire later, not my problem.
When a car is recalled, it's for something serious, and now some of them are more serious than others. Some of them are more urgent. One of the proponents of this bill said, like, look, only 10% of recalls are really serious and threaten the life of the driver. That's 10%. That's 1 in 10.
Yeah. I don't know if those are good odds for me to bet on.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing is the car rental company going to be able to fully convey if this is in fact one of those 1 in 10 chances, or like as a consumer, I'm going to go up and the car rental person is going to say, like, oh, just so you know, this car is under recall, but you can drive it if you sign here. Are they going to convey that this is something that the car will explode, or something where, like, the seatbelt just will pop out every now and again?
Maybe they could make a game out of it and have a spinning wheel at the car rental place and just to up your odds.
Right, save money on a rental if you drive a recalled car. Lewis, would you hop into a recalled car?
Hell no. I think there's enough idiot drivers out there, and I include myself in that. There's enough idiot drivers that we don't need idiot drivers in recalled cars.
Yeah, I mean, one of my big questions about this was, if rental companies are now allowed to rent defective cars, what is their incentive to actually fix that defect? And with the law of percentages being what it is, every time a driver gets into that car, the chances of the failure happening go up simply because you haven't fixed it. So the longer the timeline is that someone's driving this car, the more likely it is for it to happen. So if they just keep renting this car with the issue,
it's going to get worse.
And then they don't need to fix it because they're telling you that it's under recall. This just seems like a feedback loop of danger. Like, they're telling you you're getting into a dangerous car, and then the next person has an even more dangerous car because of this.
Well, at the very least, if you happen to die while driving, at least they've got your credit card.
Yeah, exactly. It'll all work out.
It'll all work out.
None of us have decided. Now, what if they gave you a discount? I joked before, but what if they were like, oh, it's a recalled car. Look, it's not that bad.
If I was driving around town, like if I didn't have to go out of, like a long distance, like let's say
your own mansion.
If I had to go around the driveway, I'd be fine. No, but I mean, if I had to go, like, let's say I knew I had to go less than 100 miles, like let's say I wanted to get a truck and I needed to move something like, I don't know, like 50 miles, and if they offered, like, say, a 60% discount, I'd probably do it.
Long trek.
Yeah, I don't know. 60% off when your brakes go out is still fatal.
Maybe that's what they mean. Maybe the brakes are actually 60% off
your brakes. Yeah.
When there's a food recall and there's like the recall meat from the supermarkets, they recall all of it. You know what I mean? People just say, people don't go and buy it and say, hey, this meat has been recalled, but I'll buy it anyway because it's only $5. They recall it, so why not take that same kind of thought process towards cars, rentals?
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to tinfoil hat this, what you could say is that since rental car fleets are so big and they buy so many cars from these companies, that if their whole fleet were to be recalled all at once, this is a lot of cars that the rental company can't rent, and therefore they take a hit in revenue, which then affects
They're
the
done,
car company.
right.
So maybe if we disallow this to happen, the car companies just won't tell us about defects in cars to keep the cars in the fleet, to keep them renting, so
they
that
wouldn't
I know
do
that's
that.
like, I mean, that's like really dark thoughts, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's very.
like X-Files.
No, you know, okay.
Stuff.
So you guys have way more faith in humanity than I do. Cool. Cool.
Apparently
well,
so.
That's our 2 cents. What's yours? Would you drive a car that you know for a fact to be under recall? Tell us what you think in the comments below. For DealNews.com, along with Dan Ledbetter and Luis Ramirez, I'm Jeff Summergy. Bye-bye.